defensively, and Trammell sort of walked into it, and it happens. He's okay, staying in the game, and there's a foul there on Carr. So 5:03 left to go here in this third quarter, and that's Tashid Carr's third foul, and Jason Underwood will check into the game. Colby Batista will take a seat.
Yeah, two quick ones on Tashid Carr. You don't want to see that far away from the basket, but it looks as if coach is just going to allow these guys to play through some of these things, some of these mistakes that they're making, and just let them work it out.
As Snow loses it, goes out of bounds. It'll be Rochester basketball, and Jerice Crouch is all over Ty Snow. He has not been able to get free and away from, and they're both fast, and it's speed versus speed when these two are defending each other.
When you have that type of situation, it's a matter of angle. If I can beat you to a certain angle first, then that nullifies your speed.
Davis makes his move, and there's a traveling violation on Jamal Davis. So the Admirals down by 6, 66-60, 4:37 left to go here in this third quarter.
It's looking like somebody from the Razor Sharks is going to have to step it up as JD is getting off to a slow start to this second half. He definitely did not pick up where he left off at in the first half, where he knocked down some threes.
Knocked around, that three no good by Trammell. Back the other way, Tashid Carr off glass, can't get it to go. Put back, knocked around, Webster hits the deck, and it's out of bounds, and it will be, I believe, Rochester basketball. Admiral's not happy about it.
I believe Jimmy might have come in and
overruled it.
No, I guess not.
No, he didn't. He didn't overrule it. That's the way. Yeah, he stayed with the call. So it is Rochester basketball. Carr layup, can't get it to go as it was halfway down, and Admiral's trying to hold on to it here. 4 minutes left to go, third quarter. Pull-up jumper is in and out, no good. Webster with the rebound.
It was just a little bit too hard there with that jumper. He being Onu Anoku.
Carr has it stolen away there, picked up by Trammell. Knocked away by Jerice Crouch. Defense means defense. Crouch back the other way, slices the defense, can't get it to go.
Mr. Speedy Gonzalez himself came down there and took his cookies. Came down there and snatched.
Well, the numbers were not good for the Razor Sharks until Jerice Crouch came back on defense. Rochester has only scored 6 points in this quarter, but the Admirals are close. You're watching the Rochester Razor Sharks Broadcast Network.
You're the big, and you throw it over there to that guard. That's for him to go and then give it right back to you for you to finish. And instead of that kid giving it back to him, he ended up getting the ball stolen from him. Because the play was for him to really give it back to the guy who gave it to him initially.
Well, if you're the Admirals, the Razor Sharks have been sleepwalking this whole third quarter. They're waking up now.
Yeah.
You got to start knocking down some shots.
You have to take
you okay. You got your little 7-8 point swing,
I'm wondering where my daughters are. I'm looking behind me and
you don't see them there?
I'm not seeing them posted up in the little cubby hole there.
They're probably here with them. It's 3,000 people here. Probably trying to find one of their friends. Text them.
Yeah, that's.
Back here live at the Blue Cross Arena. 6-point lead for the Razor Sharks, 66-60. To expect Tony Scott with you. 3,819 in attendance here at the Blue Cross Arena. And the surprise here has been the third quarter for the Admirals, who were down by 15 to start this third. And we were just talking during the break. The Razor Sharks were, for lack of a better term, sleepwalking here to start the third quarter. Now they're starting to wake up a little bit. And if you're the Admirals, if you want to keep this close, you got to start knocking some shots down, because the Razor Sharks, whatever they had at halftime, they've awakened from that.
I tell young people all the time that winning is a mindset. And a lot of times when you are so accustomed to losing games, you don't know when to really step it up or how to close a game out, if you would. And that's kind of what you see here as you look at Howard here. He's being strong on.
And the jumper by Howard is good.
Wow.
You know what? We just watched it because you knew he had to put it up, and it went straight from his hand to the bottom of the net.
Beautiful shot. That's 13 for him for the night.
Instant offense for the Admirals, who need it here. 2:50 left to go here, third quarter. Rochester up by 5. Crouch tries the answer and does. Jarice Crouch from downtown.
I like to see what's going to happen here as they get into these sets. But you have to really guard against that mindset of losing basketball.
Snow baseline jumper is good. And after trading a couple of threes, Snow comes right back. Crouch, layup, can't get it to go. Same team between Darden and Webster, couldn't communicate. Snow back the other way. Off-balance shot, can't get it to go. Out of bounds, but it will remain Admirals basketball.
But you know what's funny, Tyreek, as I look at this here lineup that's out here for this Admiral team, this is the lineup that was out there before in the first half that really did a great job of making a run for them.
Howard for 3. Bang! Demetrius Howard is trying to make a point tonight. 15 points off the bench. Wow, and the refs will talk for a little bit. 2:01 left to go here, third quarter.
Wonder what's going on there.
And I think that they're determining whether or not it was a 2 or a 3. I think that's what the discussion is, and they need to look at the monitor.
If we can
get that replay back, and the refs want to see if that was a 3. So if the staff back, and here we go again. Here's the determining further back for the 3. They want to look at the monitor and find out if it was 3.
Last jump shot by Howard. To make sure that you make the right call. As I look down there on the baseline right there, and you got Jeff Anderson and Dale Trott, you know, 2 of Rochester great officials in this area. You know, Jeff, he does a lot of the Big East games and things of that nature. He's doing really, really well for himself officiating. And I'm quite sure a lot of these guys out here officiating the game tonight want to do well in front of him because he's on the review board.
Oh, yeah. Well, but here it is for the you know, we talk a bit about, you know, sometimes, you know, in different sports, whether it be football, basketball, baseball, their judgment calls with the eyes. But with modern technology, you can get the answer. And boy, does this place erupt after Jason Underwood throws that down. 3-point lead for Rochester, 133. But with technology now, you can get the right call.
And that's so true. What I like that I'm seeing here is the calm demeanor of Demetrius Howard as he helps them break that press. He skips it over to the weak area, and then that guy ends up throwing a lob. Just a beautiful thing.
So the Razor Sharks with a 3-point lead. Jarice Crouch at the line shooting free throws. 1:20 left to go here in the third. And this third quarter could not have gone worse for Rochester, even with 1:20 left to go. And the Razor Sharks still up, but, you know, for the Admirals, everything they wanted in that third quarter just basically went their way.
It really did. They put themselves in position to make a charge towards the end of the game. You know, they was able to chop down what was a 15-point lead. They was able to shave 10 points off of that. You know, so now as the third quarter gets ready to come to a close here in about 1 minute and 15 seconds.
Snow with it, lost it, got it back. McCoy on him defensively as they try to set up their offense. Snow for 3, bang! Ty Snow, wow!
Cuts the lead to 2.
And the lights